if this was a solar plexus activation and we're working with the light of the spiritual sun, just visualize, intend, or allow yourself to feel a connection from your heart to the earth beneath you, and to specifically those golden grids that I was talking about earlier. So the golden grids of light that are within the earth connected to the crystal kingdom. But visualize yourself deeply grounded, connected to the earth. Feel your heart connecting you into the earth. Intend, visualize golden energy from the earth holding you. It's the energy of nourishment and support. It connects you to something. It connects you to all living beings on earth and connects you into your own authentic self, to earth light. So see if you can allow yourself to feel held, connected to all beings of earth and held by earth with this golden energy and that nourishment, breathing it in from the earth beneath you and feeling it coming into the heart space. And the heart is almost like then this gateway that opens when it receives that connection to earth. It opens and it naturally can connect you to universal or source light. And it's the way I always work with spiritual energy, of connecting into the earth, bringing that through my being and connecting to the solar, the star beings, all of that light. So if you wanted to do that now, feeling into your heart, feel the gates of your heart opening wide to the light, and then imagine, intend, or allow that solar sun. It's happening now here in Australia. So that great spiritual sun, both the physical sun and also the spiritual energies of the sun. Also working with the divine masculine deities, different sun gods within different cultures. Ra, the sun god for ancient Egyptian culture, Helios from Greek mythology. But we're working with the energy of solar light and empowered power and divine masculine strength in the highest capability and essence. So feel the sun, intend it to be pouring down upon you. Let's work with my swords a little bit. We're just activating that. Feel that light pouring down right through into your whole being, and intend or allow it to come almost as though it could come right in through the very center at the top of your head, that sunlight, and just be pouring all the way through your being into that heart gate. And the heart, it's like it's circulating it in a huge way. So take one moment to breathe into your heart and to feel a heart expansion, or even intend or allow your heart to expand in a way that feels really beautiful and opening to you. Just stretching yourself a little bit more maybe than you've done before. Allow the heart to open in a way that you haven't had that done before. So feel this opening and a warmth and an expansion at the heart, breathing that light in. And then feel that energy start to trickle or to wash downwards and into the solar plexus. So what we want to do here is harmonize and balance the solar plexus and allow it to really open up and almost like a sponge just suck up those higher energies, those frequencies. Because when we're working with spiritual energy and we're a teacher or we're a healer, we're probably quite attuned to working with our heart and to opening our heart. So with a human being though, and even a spiritual being, the power center, the solar plexus, where we process life, how we work through our own power, how we witness or experience other people's power, and our relationship to the energy of power, all has to be processed in the solar plexus. And this can take quite a bit of energy. It can be quite challenging to have to face up to what power is, or what we feel power is, and what the power structures have been on earth to this time. So we're asking for a cleansing, first of all, of your solar plexus, of any moments for you where you had experience in this life of disharmony with your own power or mistrust of the powers that be. Just allow that golden energy that's holding you from beneath, and also the golden energy pouring down from above you, as though it could wash that entire center clean. Just wash out your solar plexus of any old associations of power, any mistrust of your own power, of authority, or any times you've had a power struggle with people, either in personal relationships or work relationships. Any time when the solar plexus, known to you or unbeknownst to you, has had to process a lot of energy and maybe work with some blocked energy. And we're just going to give it this freedom to just release. So take a breath in and just in deeply, and then release through the mouth, just intending, allowing to activate and help that solar plexus to become online with this golden light now. Freedom from all misuse or misunderstanding of power. Bringing online these new power structures that are here for us. So as you feel your solar plexus being flooded with this golden light, just also become aware of how much the heart is the engine for this. So the light of the heart can warm the solar plexus. You can ask that energy of your heart to bless the solar plexus and bless any power issues you have had or are having at this time. Again, it's opening, it's to heal and to clear and to cleanse it. We want to come into alignment with our highest parts. We want to do this for the benefit of all on earth, and certainly for the energy of power. As I said, it's one thing to come through your heart. It's another thing to mistrust power. We want all power structures, all relationships to be in a balanced, equal harmony of true light of power, which is empowerment. It empowers you, it empowers the all. It's not power over. It's as though one person's true spiritual authentic power can light and give permission for everyone else to be in their truth and their power and their light. So take a moment to wish, intend, bless that as you can be more empowered in your own life and your light, that you give other people the opportunity to do that. So may all beings be given the opportunity to connect to their true light of power within, and to bring that forth in an authentic and beautiful way for the spiritual benefit of all on earth. Just imagine that you're lit up now, the solar plexus, connected to the spiritual sun. We call upon the ancient sun god Ra and the ancient sun god of Helios. And we ask again for these divine masculine qualities of light to touch all of us in our lives in whichever way best serves the use of power and our empowerment. Our level of discernment too. I'm asking for that blessing on behalf of all of us, that we can receive this spiritual almost activation and deepening of depth of relationship with our own levels of discernment, and understanding where we can trust that, and getting into the finer frequencies of what works for you, what is right for you, and what is right for another, and how to work your way in the world, and how to give really deep credence and trust to the signs and symbols and synchronicities that your own inner discernment brings through for you all the time, that language of boundaries and power. So trusting in your own levels of discernment, again allowing that glorious light of this solstice to really bless and uplift and empower you and clear you of old associations in order to open the pathways to new ways of being in the world for you and for all of us. So if you wanted to take a moment to just make a private prayer for yourself, just affirming that your energy, your power, you are switched on in new and vibrant ways, and that you allow your power to come out into the world to be seen and to be expressed in authentic and beautiful harmonizing ways that benefit all of us. If you've had issues with power in the past, just simply sit for a moment with my intention, breathing in and breathing out, that you could feel it's almost like all sides of the solar plexus could be flooded with golden light and energy, and you could just receive a cleansing. And as you're receiving this cleansing too, be aware that what you're breathing in and breathing out, anything you don't need, I talked about associations, that's as though it's leaving the body, like say heavy metals, leads or dirt in a glass of water as it's being stirred up. So the heaviness is just dropping down into the earth to be absorbed and held and transmuted by that golden grid of light that we started connecting to at the beginning of this pseudo live on Instagram, because I wasn't able to do it with technology this morning, and the live that's currently happening right now on YouTube. But time is relevant, and so we can time trip and we can move with whatever. So if you're watching this now, you see this video for any reason at any time now, after I've done it later on, if you're feeling attracted to this cleansing, this empowerment of your solar plexus, please receive that from my heart to yours, because that's the energy that I'm sending out into the ethos in the miracle of technology today here on the winter solstice in Australia. So let's bring this energy all into a beautiful closure. Now let's seal it off. So just feeling that opening in the heart, the opening and the cleansed energy of your solar plexus, and this deep connection that connects you right into the heart of the earth and also up to the center of the spiritual sun. Feel yourself bathed in that golden, that galactic energy. It's a galactic portal anytime there's a solstice. So feel yourself bathed in that. Intend to allow yourself to be open to receiving signs that come from the universe, that are for you, that show you you're on the path, that affirm and empower you to keep going wherever you're at the moment, to keep going on your path with courage, with aliveness, with vitality, and with joy. So breathing it in and breathing it out, and then we just ask and allow that energy, just feeling that flow from above your head. It's almost like instead of it being a stream of light, it just becomes diffuse light now, and you're just receiving that throughout the rest of this day as the sun shines, or into the evening. With blessings for this solstice energy, may we all be connected in light in all ways. May we be connected to our own inner power and enliven that and share that in the world with others always. So again, the energy dissipating slowly down, Feel all of the blessings that have been generated through my words, my intention on your behalf and for all others, filling you in your life, and then any flow-on effects of those blessings pouring from you down into the earth beneath you, and then being spread and utilized through those golden grids for the highest good of all on earth. Just taking one breath in again through the nose and out through the mouth, and give yourself a moment to feel a sense of peace and just connection to the earth and some harmony. And then you could just maybe place your hands at your solar plexus, or one on your solar plexus, or one on your heart, and just say thank you for this divine transmission of light. And allow yourself to be bathed in light in some way today. Feel connected to the light within you, and then open to experiences of the light around and above you, and go into your day with that light and with that blessing. Thank you for joining me live. Thank you for joining me with this pre-live. It's re-recorded. It'll come to you in its own time and divine timing. And I wish you many blessings for the rest of the solstice.